Hey everybody, it's Mike from Roberts Innovations. Today we're going to be doing something a little special. First off, I'd like to apologize about the audio. My mic hasn't showed up yet, and as you can see behind me, there is absolutely nothing in the room to absorb anything, so I apologize right off the bat for the echo. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be opening up this wall, and we're going to be putting in a new opening to that bedroom for an office purpose and to keep it a bedroom. What we're going to do is we're going to open up the wall and we're going to put a 5.5 foot opening in it. We're going to make some doors. It's going to look really, really gorgeous once we're all set and done. The one problem that we're having right now is this is a load-bearing wall. So we're going to have to create a temporary wall in front and behind this wall to make sure that the house doesn't cave in on us, which is a good thing. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the build.
Here's Mommy!
That's terrifying. Hey everybody, today is day 3 and we are going to put in our header, hopefully anyway. At very least we'll put in our supports. We're going to first put in our king stud, and then we'll put in one jack stud, and then we're going to leave the other jack stud for when we're putting the actual header in. I measured the distance here and it is 78.5 inches. So if I put a spacer in between this stud and put it right here and screw it in on both sides, top and bottom, I'll have the perfect opening for my 72-inch header. There's a little bit of mesh here, which is about 1/8 of an inch, which will leave me, give or take, about 3/8 of an inch space in between my king stud and my header on both sides, so 3/16, one on each side, and that should be just enough to be a nice tight fit when I hammer it into place. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and screw these in, top and bottom, both sides, and we'll get to it. Hey everybody, sorry I missed the shot there. This is our temporary wall. Doesn't have to be super pretty. All I did was screw in from the bottom plate on the two outside ones so that way I could get it up all by myself without somebody else here. This is pretty much all I could think of. Then I put the top plate on and then all I did was just hammer it nice and tight. It doesn't matter if they're perpendicular or not. What you want is them to be nice and tight because essentially all the weight of the wall is going to be on this one and there's going to be another one on the other side. And the only reason that I'm having one on the other side is, so this is my top plate. I don't know up there if the joist goes all the way across or if two joists are hurricane tied like this on top of there. However, I don't know for sure, and I want to make sure that this side or this side, depending on your perspective, is held. So I'm going to put a support wall on both sides of the wall because I know that this is load bearing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to do it off camera. All right, I'm in my little temp wall area here. I'm going to be screwing in the king studs on both sides here. That's these, the ones that I just put in. With the spacers on the bottom and the top so that they're perfectly plumb. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be screwing into the baseboard there. I'm also going to be screwing in my little spacer just as added security, and then I'm going to be toe-nailing it up into the header here. That's already in place. And then I will go ahead and cut that out and I'll get a close-up of that so that way you can see that a little better. Okay, so I have the stud here and I'm about to cut through it. The way to make sure that your temporary walls are secure and providing enough of a load bearing is that you're going to saw into this, and if your blade pinches, you know that you have to adjust your walls. So I'm going to go ahead and cut through this and hopefully it won't pinch. No pinching. Okay, so the wall is out. Now I have to cut this bottom plate here. And so my jack stud is already in on this side, but it's not on the other side. So I'm going to cut right here with a multi-tool exactly along this one. But the other side, my jack stud's not in yet. So I'm gonna have this spacer and I'm gonna mark it and then cut over there along that line before my jack stud is in place. Let's get to it. Hey everybody, Mike from the future here. The video is getting kind of long. It's about 10 or 11 minutes right now, and I think I'm gonna stop it here. The next video I'll be doing is raising the header and a couple of other small little projects. Make sure that you like and subscribe. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave them in the comment below. I just want to make sure that everybody is aware that you want to check your local ordinances and construction code and stuff on what you want to do if you're going to do a project like this. So make sure that you know what you're doing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Go ahead. First big sweat.
Watch me break the back.
Probably should have had hearing protection.